On Tuesday night, Part 2 of BBC's Silent Witness continued following a dramatic first episode. Following the dramatic conclusion that Charles Beck's, played by John Hannah, wife's body was in the reservoir all this time, the team continued to try and locate Calvin Dunn, Leo Staar. Calvin was the prime serial killer suspect back in 2004 and, despite being interviewed by multiple officers, never got arrested. Vanishing without a trace, the authorities believed he's been on the run ever since to avoid going to jail. However, when an identical murder took place 20 years later in 2024, Dr. Nikki Alexander, Amelia Fox, and Jack Hodgson, David Caves, are set on finding his whereabouts. Towards the end of the episode, she decides to visit Beck's house. However, things took a turn when Nikki got a text revealing Beck's DNA had been found at a murder scene. Confronting him, Beck told her to leave before confessing he wanted it all to end. As Nikki got into her car to leave, she watched him enter an outhouse on his property. Curious, she decided to follow. Inside a dark and dreary cellar, an unexpected twist happened when Nikki discovered a kidnapped Dunn, who had been holding him hostage all this time. At first, it looked as though Beck was going to allow her to leave with Dunn as he told her where the keys were. However, changing his mind, he pushed her into a cage and locked the door before killing himself. It looked as though Nikki was going to be trapped underground. However, the police team showed up to rescue her. It wasn't long before viewers took to Twitter to share their thoughts on Nikki deciding to follow Beck underground before calling for backup. At Sofagara95 said, "For once, can Nikki just leave things be? I'm so stressed seeing her walk into danger every season." At KB²4 added, "Also, goddamn Nikki, do you never ever learn not to go anywhere alone?" At Calamity fumed, "Nikki, what are you doing?" At John2K1 commented, "That's right, Nikki going into the basement alone. It's not like every time you do it, you are almost killed." At OopsieJD tweeted, "Nikki, don't go down there FFS. Sick. Would have thought she would have learned by now, bahahaha." At Olivia270291 added, "I am scared for Nikki. She needs to get out." Next week, BBC viewers will see Nikki and Jack tackle a new crime in the first half of a new double episode. A synopsis reads, "The team's investigation into a suspected suicide raises more questions than it answers. Gabriel has an exciting new opportunity, both professionally and personally, and enlists Jack's help. When a disgruntled professor of criminology is passed over for promotion, events take a sinister turn and the interview panel begins to be targeted. Could a member of the Lyle be next?" Silent Witness continues Monday the 15th of January on BBC from 9 p.m.